students of 7th standard. From today we are going to start the new chapter, that is nothing but chapter number 6, measurement of physical quantities. See, you have seen various articles and materials, and there are also various articles and materials that are shown in your textbook. What are they? See there? That are nothing but brinjal, thread is there, then again spinach is there, then again milk is there, then again golden ring is there. So various things are there. So whenever you want to measure a solid thing, you are measuring it into grams and you can say kilograms. Whenever you want to measure the liquid thing, you will measure it into liters or milliliters. Whenever you want to measure the thread, you will measure it into meters or you can say kilometers. Then again, whenever you want to measure the golden things, golden or silver things, you will measure it into the grams. Then see, first we have to see what is physical quantity. Now, there are various things present in our daily life. There are fruits, you can say vegetables, food grains are there. These all we are measuring. These all we are measuring with the, you can say, balance. We are measuring it with a common balance. Suppose if you want to measure the temperature of the body, you are measuring it with the, you can say, thermometer. Then if you want to measure the liquids, you are measuring the volume of the liquid. Then see, if you want to measure the speed of the vehicles, then you are measuring it into meters or you can say kilometers. Then see, quantities such as mass, weight, then distance, speed, temperature, volume, these all are nothing but the physical quantities. A value and a unit are used to express the value of a particular substance. The value of a particular substance is used to express the magnitude of the, you can say, physical quantity. For example, Swarali walks 2 km every day. It is the example. 2 is the value. That means how much kilometers he walks? 2 kilometers he walks daily. Then kilometer is nothing but a unit which is used to express the magnitude of a distance. Whenever you see, kilometer is nothing but a unit which is used to express the magnitude of, you can say, whatever the Swarali has walked. Next comes the mass. See here, amount of matter. Whenever you see a particular substance, suppose there is a, you can say, amount of a matter which is present in the substance. The amount of matter which is present in the substance is called as a mass. Whenever you see, so what is there? It is nothing but an amount of a matter that is present in that particular substance is called as the mass. Now matter has a natural tendency, a change in its state. So particular matter has a natural tendency. That means solid can change into liquid, liquid can change into gases, gases can again by condensation change into liquid, liquid on freezing changes into, you can say, solid. So these are nothing but the, you can say, changes in their state, which is called as a inertia. This is nothing but a inertia. Mass is the qualitative measure. Whenever you think, mass is nothing but the qualitative measure of the inertia of an object. Now see, larger the mass, greater will be the inertia. Whenever you are seeing, if the mass is larger, then the inertia will be also, you can say, greater. Mass is nothing but a scalar quantity. Whenever you see, mass is nothing but a scalar quantity. It does not change from place to place. Suppose, if I have given you half kilo brinjals on this place and I told you to lift this, you can say brinjals, and keep keep it aside. Then the, you can say weight of, then its mass changes? No, its mass does not change. As it was before, that is, it is half kg. Same it will remain after also. Then see, it does not change from place to place anywhere in the world. Whenever you see, its mass remains same. It does not change. Therefore, it is scalar quantity. Then see, the quantities mass and weight are, however, are different. Mass and weight both are different. They are not same. Then see, how we are going to express the mass. Mass we are going to express in the units which are called as the gram, or you can say kilogram. We can express the mass. When we use two pan common balance, whenever we are using in the shop, then only we can compare the two masses. Then next comes weight. Weight we measure in grams and kilograms. Weight we measure in, you can say, grams or, that is nothing but, here we are starting weight. What we measure in grams and kilograms, that is nothing but a mass. Then see, not the weight. We are not measuring the weight in grams or you can say kilograms. The gravitational force, you know, every earth has the gravitational force and it tries to hold the object, that is nothing but a gravitational force. Now this gravitational force that acts on the mass, whenever you see this gravitational force is acting on the mass, that is called as a weight. Now see, gravitational force by which earth attracts an object towards its center. Suppose a particular object is there and this object is attracted towards the center towards the center of the earth, then this is called as a gravitational force and that is nothing but the weight of the, you can say, object. Therefore, weight is nothing but a vector quantity. That means it changes from place to place. Therefore, it is different at different places on the earth. Therefore, we call it as a vector quantity. Now, I am always telling you about the scalar and vector quantity. So, what are these scalar and vector quantity? First, we will see the scalar quantity. A quantity that can be completely expressed by its magnitude alone is called as a scalar quantity. Suppose a particular, you can say, quantity is expressed in its magnitude. That means it is same at the, you can say, places. Then at any places, if it is same, then you can say this is nothing but the scalar quantity. For example, only magnitude. A value with a unit is to express quantities such as length, breadth, area, mass, temperature, density, time, work. If you go anywhere, these all are nothing but the same, one and the same. That means they cannot change. This is nothing but the scalar quantity. That means if we say the length of the tunnel is 2 kilometers, the fever of the temperature is 101 degree Fahrenheit, then these are nothing but the absolute values. So therefore it is called as a scalar quantity. Then next comes the vector quantity. Quantities that is expressed completely only when magnitude and directions both are given is called as a vector quantity. That means here both magnitude and directions are expressed. Then see, displacement, velocity, these are nothing but the, you can say, vector quantities. For example, displacement of 20 kilometers towards the north. The aeroplane flying at the velocity of 500 km per hour towards the Mumbai. That is nothing but here the direction of the aeroplane is shown and also what is shown, the magnitude. Magnitude is how much? See there, 500 kilometer per hour. But where the direction is towards the Mumbai. That means that is nothing but the vector quantity.